Hello and welcome to the London Stock Exchange. Standard Life and Aberdeen recently completed a merger that created one of the world's largest asset management companies. I'm here with Keith Skeoch and Martin Gilbert, joint CEOs of Standard Life Aberdeen PLC. Keith and Martin, welcome to both of you. Let's start with you, Keith, and just tell us a little bit about Standard Life before the merger.
We'd been on a long-term journey, started back in 2006 on demutualization, looking to build what we called a capital-light fee-based income. Really what Standard Life has been doing is shifting its shape much more towards being a world-class investment company.
Martin, tell us a bit about what characterized Aberdeen before the merger.
I think we were a global asset manager based like Standard Life in Scotland. We were probably more advanced probably in the global scene than Standard Life, which is what makes this merger so complementary. There's very little overlap. It works really well. It gives us scale. One of the disadvantages we had, we were sort of pigeonholed as an emerging market asset manager, and this again helps us on that journey to diversify our business and create, as Keith said, a world-class investment company, very, very strong asset manager.
So you're saying big domestic base comes together with big international base?
I think that probably an oversimplification, but yes, yes, it does. I mean, we were, as I say, probably more international. Standard Life are much, much stronger than us in the domestically, especially in the pensions and savings arena. And one of the issues that asset managers like us have is how do we break into what we call the defined contribution market? And Standard Life gives us that capability. So together, as I say, 2 and 2 really makes 5 here.
Keith, tell us more about the strategic rationale behind this merger.
I think there are 3 elements to the strategic rationale or strategic logic. The first, which Martin's alluded to, is scale. You have to have scale in this business to invest in technology, to invest in people, so you create a fund management platform for the future. Some of that scale comes from the fact that we're combining developed markets with emerging markets. And that's really, really important. It gives diversification. I really struggle to think about a world where the emerging markets are not more important to the world economy and don't have more investable assets.
Because that's where the wealth's being created.
Where the wealth's being created. And actually, that's where the savings are being created as well. The fastest growth will be in those markets around the world. So in an environment where people are talking about traditional asset management going X growth, actually we're going to put ourselves in the way of some of the most exciting opportunities in the world. And that's why the complementarity of this merger is so important. And it's why I think the strategic logic is very, very compelling.
Strategic rationale, Martin?
Yeah, I think wherever Keith and I have been around the world seeing our biggest clients, because above all else, this has to be of huge benefit to our clients. Not one of them has said, we don't think this is a good idea strategically. They can see size. Sadly, size matters. You either want to be small or big, and we'll be in a great position. We'll be one of the largest asset managers, independent asset managers outside the U.S. So it gives clients a real choice now between the big U.S. houses and hopefully us as the biggest outside the U.S.
Sounds like you've already got a vision for this merger, for where you're going.
80 countries served by 50 locations. Yeah. But also, one of the things that's happening is the world is changing. Doesn't matter whether you look at economics, you look at politics, and that means that the needs of clients and savers is changing. And so what we will do is we'll bring together a whole bunch of complementary skill sets to make sure we can adapt to the changes. That's where the opportunity comes from. I think that's the real vision that creates a world-class investment company.